What's up everyone? My name is Morcie, and if you're new to this channel, I encourage others to live with effortless ease. And in today's video, I would like to share 3 ways that can help you relieve the pressure to awaken and relieve this pressure of this idea that awakening means all your troubles will be gone. You know, in a way of saying that, I noticed that there's this goal for many people to reach enlightenment. And the moment you make enlightenment a goal, you're saying that whatever that is, you are not at the moment. It's something you have to reach instead of something you just be. So then you're constantly chasing and searching, trying to find when everything is right here. Many people have this idea of what enlightenment is, this idea of awakening, but our mind only knows based on the past. It's we who experience it and truly understand it. So, number one way to relieve this pressure to awaken is to not compare your journey to someone else. We might hear about spiritual teachers, spiritual YouTubers, our friends who have these experiences. You might read about it in a book somewhere. And you might feel like, man, I haven't had that experience. Why don't I feel the way they feel? Why can't I observe my thoughts the way they observe their thoughts? Why isn't my mind quiet? Why can't I understand my challenges? Why can't I overcome them, right? And so you begin to compare yourself, and slowly it really takes away your joy. It takes away your peace. Comparison is a thief of joy, truly. And it pulls you away from the present moment, which is the exact moment you need, which is the only step ever in your life, right? And it pulls you away, and so you're focusing on an idea, you're focusing on a belief, you're focusing on a thought, which is not even yours anyways. And these things are not even real. Does that make sense? So the more you compare yourself, you're pulling yourself away from your own journey. You're pulling yourself away from paving your own path. The chosen ones, the people you feel that are chosen, they weren't chosen by the world. They were chosen by themselves. They chose themselves. When you choose yourself, you naturally stop comparing, because you know, this is my path. This is my story. This is my journey. This is the experience that I'm having. So I'm just gonna have it, because the experience that you're having at this current moment is the experience you need. And the people you've seen, the stories you've heard, that was the experience they needed. And naturally, what's gonna happen is you're going to attract insight towards you. Not even attract, you're gonna realize it. Because synchronicities, signs, they're always around us, always. It's our level of consciousness, our level of awareness that allows us to receive these messages. Number 2, the second way in which you can relieve the pressure to awaken is to actively begin to work on accepting the outcome of your practices of each and every day. When it comes to observing thought, I noticed that a lot of the questions involve non-acceptance of the outcome. Observing thought it's a very simple practice, but the mind, it wants to make it more complicated. It wants to be like, you have to do this, and you can't think, and you can't think about this or that, or do this or that. Like, drop all of it and allow it. Just allow, because through that allowing is an open door for awareness. It's okay if you zone out. It's okay that you're thinking. You're supposed to think. You have to think to observe your thoughts, right? You know, what eventually happens with observing your thought is that you realize that thinking is overrated. Because you realize, like, whoa, you know? But for me, you know, this all came through constant zoning out. I still zone out sometimes. This came through me resisting the fact that I was thinking in general, because I was like, quiet your mind, quiet your mind. Like, quieting your mind is secondary to observing thought. That's why I like the practice, right? It's allowing the outcome to be as it is. And watch, you'll see those things translate into your life. When you're trying to learn something new, usually we want to get it right the first time. You'll have this habit of, I'm just gonna accept this outcome and move on, right? You might have a challenge with a friend or a family member. You might say, you know what? I'm going to accept this and move on. Or you might think something about someone, or maybe even about yourself. And then you'll say, you know what? It's just a thought. I'm just gonna move on, right? So through accepting the outcome, no matter your expectation, that is going to provide you with the awareness you need, the space you need. I learned this from Eckhart Tolle. Awareness is conscious connection to universal intelligence, right? Universal intelligence, the power of life itself. We all have that ability, you know. Awakening, it lies within all of us. I know awakening it's considered in the niche of spirituality, but in all honesty, it's human nature. It's inevitable. You don't have to try. In fact, the more relaxed you are, the easier it is to accept outcomes. The less you will compare, the more you will choose yourself. It's just all natural. Truly, the goal is relaxing with everything. All right, and last and most certainly not least, number 3, the third way in which you can relieve the pressure to awaken is find a deeper purpose in your life, in whatever you're doing. Find a deeper purpose in your spiritual practice, a deeper purpose for within your job and the things that you do. For me, I came to this realization that, and this is important for everyone, to be honest, and it wasn't just the realization intellectually. I felt that within me. So it was a body and mind connection due to my past experience. But, you know, this realization was that I must actively make sure that I'm making this moment primary. I must make sure that I know that joy flows through this moment. Joy flows through me as I create this video and as I share and as I honor my own purpose, my own role that I strongly feel a purpose with by sharing and bringing consciousness into the world in this way, right? And I found that if I'm not as present as possible, if I'm not finding a deeper purpose to the mundane in life, I end up lost. And this is honestly the truth for most people, because conventionally success comes from accomplishments, achievements, and attention. And I take long breaks. I took a very long break. One of the longest breaks I took was most recently. I took a month and a half off of filming YouTube videos because I needed a deeper purpose to keep me going every day. And now I find myself naturally coming to make videos. Why? Because I found that deeper purpose. I didn't have to try. I was so connected to it that I wake up every day, and one of my goals while I was on my break is like, I just want to be happy. It was simple. It was simple. I was like, I don't want to have to reach something. I just want to be happy, and I want to feel that. And I came to terms with it in my own way. The messages I needed came to me individually, like personally, what I need. I can share this with you intellectually, but you all need to sit back and figure out what it is you need for yourself. And then naturally you start doing things. You don't have to push yourself. You wake up and you feel fulfilled. You wake up and you're like, I feel so good, like playing a part in the world. So to relieve pressure, find a deeper purpose, and naturally that relieves pressure. Naturally you're just relaxed, because relaxation, it really removes that thinking, the compulsive thinking that we all work on every day, at least on this channel. So if you enjoyed this video, like down below, help this video go through the YouTube algorithm. If you like this video, comment down below and check out the 2 videos right here. Until next time, peace.